Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. Bom dia, and welcome to the day. Today is the 17th of April, 2016. Wowzers! Another day that we all continue to live. We metabolize, we breathe. Well, those of us that are actually living. And that have survived. Those of us that are unliving and have survived probably aren't watching us. Many things happening today. Actually, 3 other things happening today. 3 reaction videos, maybe a game video. I don't know. Hard to say. Not that hard. Probably just 3 reaction videos and nothing else. One day I'm going to get back to amnesia, I promise. Another thing I wanted to say was, if you have a birthday, or just want to have a shout out, let me know a day or 2 before your birthday, or just anytime you want a shout out, because Hellfire gets a shout out today. Howdy, Hellfire. Greetings, and bom dia. Today is Portuguese Day. Let's see. I also just got back from taking a 2.5 mile walk. I was having a bad gut ache, and so I went for a walk. And of course, while I was out walking, I filled up my pipe a few times and smoked probably about 3 not major size, about 3 medium sized nuggets. Oh, cannabis, as I was walking along. It was good. I felt very good. Nobody's out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, so even though you're not supposed to smoke in public, I wasn't smoking in public. I was the only person there. I was the only public. I wasn't complaining. It's only because it's legal in Washington State to smoke recreational and medicinal cannabis. You can walk into any recreational cannabis store, pick up your marijuana, pay your taxes to the state, go home and smoke it. Thumbs up. We got these 3 reaction videos, and because there's 3 reaction videos, this is the URL for the poll. Yay! You don't have to type this in. This URL is also right down there in the Show More box. You just take a look in there, and there's a clickable link that takes you right to the poll. Please, just vote once. Just vote for 3 of the videos you'd like you to have me. 3 of the videos that you would like to have me react to. Remember, it is the honor system, so please be honorable. Thank you very much on that. Bumblicious. Up here, as well as the poll, is now the calendar of my reactions, which is why I don't just have K-pop every single day, because otherwise it would be K-pop every single day. And while there's nothing wrong with K-pop every single day, I like to see other things too, and I know a lot of other people like to see other things as well as K-pop. So, there's the calendar of reactions. And even though it says like Saturday Comedy and Sunday Superfruit, each of those is actually 1 day behind because you get polled on that day, and then the reactions come the next day when the poll is done. My dentures are just, I gotta talk to my dentist. These things are just flopping around loose inside my face. Ah. I wanted to show you 2 of my hamsters. First, this is Patches. Patches is huge. It's not just because of size. I mean, even next to my head, she's gigantic. She's one of the biggest hamsters I have. She's huge. She's a monster, a tank. And, well, of course, I mean, she's fat. She's not supposed to be fat, but when she gained weight with her last litter, she never lost it. All my other hamsters, well, not all of them, most of them have lost that baby weight that they gained when they were pregnant. She never did. She is also, while a wonderful and special and soft and friendly hamster, she is also just brutal. Brutal! One of the, like 2 litters ago, she had a whole bunch of babies, and I used to play with them. When they got about a week old, I'd start picking them up and then putting them down because I wanted to get them hand trained. And I discovered that wasn't such a good idea when I was taking one of her little babies and I was holding it and putting it back into the cage where she was. And when she sniffed out the baby coming in, she ran up, got up, sniffed the baby in my hand, reached up with her paws, ripped the baby out of my hand, shoved it onto the bottom of the cage, and then just started sniffing it again harder as it was squeaking in fear. And then she bit its head. Her lower teeth went into its eye socket on one side. Her upper teeth went into like about here, coming in on the over the top of its head, and she just speared its brain with her teeth, and it was dead in an instant. She crushed its skull because it smelled too much like me. Very, very savage hamster. She's had several litters since then. I have never touched her babies until they were eyes open, running around and ready to be separated. I don't touch her babies. This is Goldie, because she's gold. She too is gigantic next to my head. I mean, she's still only this big. I and my wife had another hamster that was just her size and color. We called her Julia. And the further thing that she was our giant golden egg. Because she was exactly this color and she looked just like an egg. She looks like an egg with feet. And Patches looks like a softball with feet. Now, she has had a lot of litters, and I want her to have another litter too. One of her last litters, she had about 6 or 7 babies. And then I had a baby that was a runt, and from another litter, from another hamster. And it needed help, and it wasn't getting any. So it was going to die anyway. So what I did was I picked up that little, like, less than a week old baby. I mean, it had fur, so it was about a week old. And I picked it up, and I put it in with her and her babies. And her babies were all suckling on her, and then this baby was sitting on top of her. And she leaned up, and there was this baby that didn't smell like her, smelled like someone else, smelled like another female hamster. Another baby that wasn't even hers, and she lifted up her head and sniffed it. And then she leaned back down and made room and let that little baby suckle, and she adopted it as her own. She is awesome that way. Patches would have killed a foreign baby. She just said, "I've got milk," and took the little guy in. And she is such a good little Hamatron. Come on, Goldie. I'm going to put you back in your cage. Oh, and then this is really stupid just before I sign off. That was good. I dropped that. Bloody semi-paralyzed hand. Anyway, these are apple juice containers. But it's well, it's if you're in the United States, it starts with an M. They make apple juice. But look at these containers. I didn't take off a label or anything. They sell them this way. There's the label's there. It's just not printed in shiny and stuff. If you play role-playing games, these are perfect for, like, health potion. I mean, I wouldn't use, like, apple juice because that's a weird color for a health potion. I'd take, like, water or something and just dye it red. These are perfect for potions for tabletop role-playing. Just thought I'd mention because that's awesome. You take care. Have a very good day. I've got a whole bunch of videos showing up. Other than that, it's just going to be a lazy Sunday. After I finish all my work here, I'm going to start getting some sleep because I need to sleep. I'm so exhausted. I probably look exhausted. I feel exhausted. So you take care. Thumbs up, and I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. Have a good one.